So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Nunez, looking to play him in. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the outstanding defender, Mark Gahey, may not be one of the biggest at 6 feet, but he has a calmness and maturity that gives him a real edge, Peter. I think he's also shown remarkable consistency and leadership in recent years.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nunez! Conte. Oh, it's Dembele. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the...
Just the keeper in his way, takes a shot! And he's done it!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Chonduri are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Olise, he is just caressing. He's gone for goal! Fantastic from Olise! He's got himself an absolute peach. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's a good ball out wide. Olise, and he shoots! It's run loose, who's going to get there? That was superb goalkeeping.
Olise is offering a wry smile there.
Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Now who's going to be first to this? Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And it's Albert Ferrer. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Gahey going forward. Swung over. Olise. Hops for safety. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Olise, given the lift of his goal. That is good progress on the left. And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. It's run loose here.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now that's well seen too. Trameni, Cherki. So what can they make of this? Nicely spread. Cherki, and he's managed to get free. Oh, chance, surely! And a neat finish. And they're back in front. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Conte. No, that's been intercepted. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Kvaratskhelia. Messi. And here's Dembele. Shot could be on. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Neymar. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. And here's Nunez. Oh, just goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So, a temporary halt to the action. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. We're on the move again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And that was very necessary. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Messi is always looking to break lines.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That is lovely. Messi. That is Conte. Oh, important interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Albert Ferrer. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, crossbar! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's looking wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's got away. It's a goal kick. Albert Ferrer. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shifted it to the flank.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been cleared. Albert Ferrer. And it's Luis Suarez. Vardiol. And Koundé. Cherki. Conte. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. This is a promising build-up. This is Dembele. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. You don't keep those out. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Big chance! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Olise really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Chonburi may be down, but not out just yet. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, that's nice. It's a pretty loose pass. Dembele. Oh, good spread. Cherki.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, it's Dembele. And the shot's on here. Kvaratskhelia showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but... And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And now he has 2. Luis Suarez! Chonburi get their 4th corner. And a header! No, not the best of headers.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 7.
Chonburi can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Neymar. Camisa 22. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 25. Camisa 30. Camisa 18.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So we have movement on both benches. Messi being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
Now it's Rooney. Torres providing an outlet on that flank. Torres, he is through here. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's found some space. And the finish! And he hits the net. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So could they be onto something here? Can he get on the end of this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found the way through. Ah, such a clever touch. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? They're up to 5 corners now. And that has been knocked clear. Now, can they get him away? And he's worked it through. Oh, he's all alone. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nice control. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players...
Senhoras e senhores, sejam bem-vindos
So bring it
à
on.
partida
Height,
de hoje.
expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Bahia have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this from...
Yamal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Bahia have their second corner now. Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Chonburi have the chance to go the other way. That's been cut out, well played. Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Suarez. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, in these days of inverted wingers, Ferrand...
There's the shot! We want to be quick to recover this. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Guardiola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Look at the space. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Lam really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Guardiola wins the duel this time. Chonburi still without a single shot on target. Olise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Darwin. Albert Ferrer. That's a sharp pass. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Spread out to the left. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bahia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's destined for the flank. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He is just caressing the ball. And this is Luis Suarez. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Luis Suarez. Very nicely done. Albert Ferrer. And here's Suarez.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very close.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what has happened here? Well, That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Nunez. Nunez! And that's another fine save.
Nunez really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bahia are looking to go forward now.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Can he get on the end of this? Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And this is it's Pele! And he couldn't finish.
Pele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Nunez. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's good play. Now that looks a decent... Cristiano Ronaldo! Off the post! And it's a goal! A goal at a really telling moment. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time.
Judge, surely! And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Chonburi up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Chonburi just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. It's Luis Suarez! Nice control. Neymar. And it's Albert Ferrer. He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar gets into a good position. Goes for a shot! Darwin, that's a cute ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's picked his way through. Oh, nice touch. Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Pele, and it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Flings in across. Casillas claims it. Safe hands.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now it's Darwin. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ferran Torres. Chance here to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Luis Suarez. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he shoots! And that's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
He's having a hit! Time and again they are repelled. Messi knocks it into space. Looking for options for movement. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Batistuta. Oh, important interception. Here's Ronaldo. Now it's Darwin. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Shot at goal! He's keen, determined to have his say.
John Burry really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ferran Torres. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Darwin. Oh, good spread. And that pass just didn't quite work.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking to play him in. Darwin. Tries to play it through. Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo!
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's found space here. He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Neymar! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substituição no time do Bahia. Camisa 19, camisa 22, camisa 27, camisa 13. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 5, camisa 15, camisa 8, camisa 3.
Time for a change in personnel. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Pelé cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. He's had a shot! It's in! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Chonburi are having a ball here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He can run onto that, and he's got the beating of his man. He's found some space. Chance! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the keeper beats it away. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Neymar claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. And we're underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that...
Olise! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And it's Albert Ferrer. It's Luis Suarez! Sensational from Suarez!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rijkaard. Chonburi leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Played out wide. Aubameyang. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Albert Ferrer. Luis Suarez. Now Albert Ferrer. Chonburi ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's caught him in or out. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Luis Suarez. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's made its way to him. Now that's well seen too. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chonburi with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He leaps for it! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Neymar. Neymar stood his ground strongly. It's Neymar! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Ferran Torres is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He'll try from distance! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Luis Suarez. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Neymar! Against the crossbar! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. It's Neymar! It's a pretty loose pass. Great chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, important interception. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Now it's Aubameyang. He's found Aubameyang!
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And here's Ronaldinho. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's the shot! And again! He's delivered all right! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Chonburi leading now. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. And it's half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Chonburi ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Ronaldinho. And it's Olmo. Looking for the run. He has found the way through. Here it is, crossed in. Ah, he's given it away. Cannavaro. It's Albert Ferrer. That's destined for the flank. Now Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Aubameyang. Dani Olmo. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Aubameyang. No foul, says the referee. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Albert Ferrer, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Suarez. Neymar. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard. Albert Ferrer. Neymar.
The attendances for this match is 60,332.
Oh, good-looking ball. Ferran Torres.
Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue.
Chance! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The goal scored for
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Pierre Aubameyang. Pierre Aubameyang. Substitution for Brazil, number 25.
Brazil choosing to make the first change.
Number 9.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Number 11, Sergio Aguero.
Rijkaard is
Number
always
7,
looking to break lines.
Wayne Rooney.
Baresi.
Number 10,
And it's Luis Suarez.
Neymar.
Neymar. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's well spotted. Cannavaro. Albert Ferrer. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Now Albert Ferrer. Nicely spread. Olise. Decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Into the last quarter of an hour. Knocks it out wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldinho. And here's Aguero. Dani Olmo. Now it's Aguero. It's Aguero! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Substitution for Chamburi, number 20.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Aguero. And here's Suarez.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And here's Aubameyang. And he's running through. Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score. Rooney! Now, who's going to be first to this? Casillas. Oh, he's been caught napping. Takes the shot. Keeper's not concerned by that. And that is that. Chonburi pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Luis Suarez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Good play on the left-hand side here.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Gattuso.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he was alert to it. Chonburi have the chance to go the other way. Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Chonburi still without a single shot on target. Swung over. Olise. Albert Ferrer. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hazard. Hazard! Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Olise. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, belter! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there is your opener. He has given that the lot. Bang.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He has found the way through. And it's Albert Ferrer. That's a sharp pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Good ball over the top. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good ball. In comes the corner. Grêmio have their second corner now. Yamal plays it short. Oh, nicely intercepted. And now they can spring out of defence. Shot could be on. There's the shot! And no mistake. It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Tries to pass it through. Aguero! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Substituição no time do Grêmio.
Grêmio have their third corner.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 4.
Chonburi are looking to go forward now. Takes a shot! And it's Gattuso. He's a sharp little ball here. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's destined for the flank. And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. It's Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Luis Suarez. Chance! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. And that is indeed the final act.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Chonburi looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So we're underway for the second half. Schlotterbeck. And it's Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Luis Suarez. This might spell danger. Yamal. Gattuso.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Zanetti making good progress on the right-hand side. Great vision. Oh, this is a great position. And a chance! And again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Luis Suarez.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
In with the challenge. Now, can they get him away? Can he get on the end of this? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking to play him in. Now the cross. Oh, shot a goal! It's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Gremio are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Gremio may be down, but not out just yet. Gattuso, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Elise. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rafael Leao. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So their fourth corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's managed to get free. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Spread to the right. Played into space. Rijkaard. Albert Ferrer. Now it's Rafael Leao. Hazard has the space to scheme. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yamal! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Chonburi have the chance to go the other way. Chiellini cuts it out. They want to be quick to recover this. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. And that's going right the way across. Schlotterbeck. And it's Luis Suarez. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run. And the counter is on. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Schlotterbeck. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now it's Olise. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And here's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Ball swung in. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Chonburi are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Now, one way or another, shoots! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately, Messi! It's hit the upright. Not the most convincing of passes. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Aubameyang. Distributed tidily. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? Oh, nicely intercepted. Gerrard. And here's Hullet. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Chonburi are behind here despite their domination of possession. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Bahia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. He's having a pop! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Knocks it out wide, and he's quick to return it. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. An instinctive delivery. And he's cut it out. Can he get it through? Well, played right into his path. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Albert Ferrer. Now Schlotterbeck. Rijkaard. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Neymar. And it's Luis Suarez. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, this looks sharp. De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's bustling through here. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he finish? And he hits the net. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Big chance! And we've reached half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So, into the second half. 45 minutes to change their fate. Stood up well to him there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Figo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Now it's Hullet.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yamal. Albert Ferrer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! They want to be quick to recover this. It's a quick ball upfield. Olise. Figo. Albert Ferrer. And that has put paid to that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi! Messi has got himself a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Great chance here from position A1. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Messi! Against the crossbar.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Olise. Luis Suarez, currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive...
It's Luis Suarez! Well, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He leaps for it! No, that's just wide.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
The attendances.
Not the best in the keeper.
John Bury are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
That's a decent clearance. That's going wide left. Luis Suarez with the cross. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal. Albert Ferrer wins the duel this time. Vigo finding himself in space. Cross flung in towards the middle. Punched away. In with the challenge. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Bahia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And a chance! Fantastic from Elise! He's got himself an absolute peach. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. And it's Neymar. Now it's Gerrard. And this is Hullet. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Could move up a gear here. Yamal. He's going for goal. And he's done very well to deal with it.
Bahia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Chonburi have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here. Neymar. Gerrard. Schlotterbeck cuts it out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through. That's going right the way across. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He shifted it to the flank. And he's well positioned. And Messi! Messi! Genius! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Just cruising! They are cruising! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Bahia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Figo. Looking tidy in possession here. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Oh, outsmarting him this time. It's run loose here. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he cuts out the supply. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were...
Senhoras e senhores, sejam
Oh, what a
bem-vindos
sight
à
this is.
partida
The
de
colour,
hoje.
the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's beaten it. Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Neymar. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. And here's Suarez. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision, but where it came from. Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Luis Suarez. It's a good ball out wide, and he's definitely onside. Lovely feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now, can they get him away? He's being urged to shoot. Now, who's going to be first to this? Chonburi already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something. Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Chonburi with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chonburi have their second corner now. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's headed upfield. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Aubameyang. Very nicely Luis Suarez! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Albert Ferrer. This is a promising build-up. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's found a way past, and this is Neymar. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rijkaard tries to charge, surely! And that's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves.
And the shot! Oh, what has happened here? Schneider, Kimmich,
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
and this is Ibrahimovic. Cannavaro makes the interception. Not the most convincing of passes. That's going wide left. And it's Luis Suarez. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he was quick to react. That has not gone well. And here's Suarez. Oh, well played, well played. That's a lovely, delicate pass. And here's Suarez. Great chance! Oh, that's a finish of the highest order. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Just one in it now. Shapes to shoot! He's gone direct here. He's looking wide. Albert Ferrer. Baresi. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Out of play for a throw. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, that's nice. Neymar. Neymar stood his ground strongly. Neymar. He's had a shot! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Chonburi are up by one then, but really feel they should be up by more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Chonburi are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Albert Ferrer. Luis Suarez. That is good alertness. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 3 coming up. Neymar with the short one. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Luis Suarez. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. He is through here. That is lovely. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Sao Paulo needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Nakata. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Sao Paulo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nakata.
Such good technique.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Cross in, looks like a good one. Chance for a shot! And no mistake. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that's gone loose. Elise is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his... Luis Suarez! Silvestre. And here's Aubameyang. Oh, well played. Edmilson. Nakata. Albert Ferrer. And it's Luis Suarez. Edmilson. Nakata. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that looks a decent ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Chamburi clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Schneider. 75 minutes played. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Knocks it out wide.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Drive. Impressive jump. Goal! Sao Paulo! And the comeback is complete. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Sao Paulo with the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And he is dashing away.
Chamburi really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's got away, crosses it, and there's a goal! Oh, but the flag's up.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. And they're quick to get it back. It's Ibrahimovic! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And this is Luis Suarez. He might shot a goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. That's a decent clearance. And there goes their last chance. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through ball.
Haaland! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Luis Suarez. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Brilliantly cut out. Looking to play him in. Now that looks a decent ball. That has been cut short. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's the keeper's ball. Aimed beyond the defence. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Quarter of an hour played. Haaland, very much a man of this moment. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nunez has been caught there, it's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Chonburi yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Messi. In with the challenge. Albert Ferrer. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not where it came from. He's being urged to shoot. Varane can clear it away. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Neymar. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Bale. Stood up well to him there.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Flamengo really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
He's got away. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And he's quick to get rid. It's gone out for a throw-in. And this is Neymar. That has not gone well. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's a goal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
First breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's a pretty loose pass. And a chance! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Looking for options for movement. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
The goal scorer for Chongbu.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Chonburi are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Oh, what a mistake! Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Hello, everyone.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Chonburi firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the score.
Domingo, number 23, Erling Haaland.
Here is the first touch of the second half.
Number 9,
Mbappe!
Mbappe.
An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Schlotterbeck is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Now Albert Ferrer. No way through there. Now it's Darwin. That looks a good ball through. Oh, real chance! Real chance here. Shoots! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
A case now of complete control. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund. Signore e signori, benvenuti al
So
incontro
bring it
di
on.
oggi tra-
Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where...
Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Drives it in. There's the header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Not the most convincing of passes. More and more pressure on the ball here. Rijkaard. Albert Ferrer. Schlotterbeck. And it's Rijkaard. Luis Suarez. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And this is Ronaldo. Neymar! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's delivered all right. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper, couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Schlotterbeck did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Neymar, and he is deftly away. Oh, shooting chance! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Chonburi already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Albert Ferrer getting forward. He has found the way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Baresi. Chonburi are looking to break at pace. He is through here. It's Luis Suarez! It's... Oh, what has happened here? And again! And the ball's come loose here. Neymar running with the ball. And it's Schneider. Now it's Luis Suarez. Gerrard. And here's Neymar. Caught offside that time. Rijkaard. Here's Cannavaro. Baresi. And it's Rijkaard. Albert Ferrer. That's going wide left. Luis Suarez. That's Rijkaard. Gives it back. Now it's Neymar. Cristiano takes a shot! And that's a good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Chonburi are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Gerrard, back in once more. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's found a way through. And this is Gerrard. That is lovely. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rijkaard. Oh, nicely intercepted. Schneider. Now can he find Schneider? He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Oh no, this does... And the finish! And yes, it's there! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And this is Schneider. The ball goes in.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like...
He's going for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Chonburi are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. Back on the way then. Rijkaard. Kimmich gets over and intercepts. Gerrard. Neymar. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Albert Ferrer. Now it's Luis Suarez. Neymar looking to receive it in space. And here's Suarez. Goes back. Passing nice and neat. Rodri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Suarez. Albert Ferrer. This is a promising build-up. Spread to the right. Now it's on. There's the shot! Fantastic from Elise! He's got himself an absolute peach. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Now it's Messi. Rijkaard. Almost an hour gone. And here's Suarez. Oh, good take. And he shoots! Messi. And the counter is on. Well read, nice interception. Cannavaro. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Ronaldo. To Schneider. Rodri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking for the run. That is ended up in no man's land. Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, super find. Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim. Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Chonburi, palpably stronger, better, superior.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Lewis, chance for a shot! And he's stuck it away! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And yes, it's him again.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Milan may be down, but not out just yet. He's got away. Nice control. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He won't be happy with that one. Ball looks a good one. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. Neymar couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Well, they've got it again. Luis Suarez. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tries a shot! And a neat finish! And they are right back within touch! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Can he finish? And no mistake. And what a climax we have here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Rijkaard. Oh, good spread. Olise gets into a good position. Olise! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 2.
Chonburi have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 13.
Can he get it through? Raul.
Il numero 4. Gerrard. Il numero
Love
25.
cuts it. Oh, good effort! And he was there to get a vital touch. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him. It's Luis Suarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Chonburi with the corner, there first. Cruzeiro have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Showing good feet. Nunez! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Darwin. Goes for a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Chonburi really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's a promising position. Applies the finish! Neymar! What about that one? That is a gem! An absolute gem! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Chonburi have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chonburi currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Schlotterbeck is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Can he get on the end of this?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great chance! And he's stuck it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Spread to the right. Olise. That's very neat. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Bale. Edmilson. He's found a way past. That is good strength. Edmilson. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Short changes him with that pass. And it's Luis Suarez. Vinicius Junior. Pull it. Baresi. Well, that has not gone well. Vinicius Junior makes a dash for it. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Cruzeiro! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Can he finish? And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we...
Tries a shot! It's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Luis Suarez. And that is expertly dealt with. Vinicius Junior. Vieira. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Luis Suarez. Now, who's going to be first to this? And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're off again.
John Bury really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now, he's got space here. And no, that was never going to make it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. This is a promising build-up. Bale. Pull it, and this is, and the shot, and one more try, and that's a tiny finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Hullet. Picked out, it's Bale! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Nunez! It's a goal! And just like that, he hits 50.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Good ball, good take. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Albert Ferrer. And it's Albert Ferrer. Oh, this is a very good run. That has ended up in no man's land. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Edmilson. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Vinicius Junior is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Edmilson. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Vieira. That is good alertness. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's got away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Darwin. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that looks a decent ball. Neymar. It's Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Chonburi now just needing one.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
And this is the big chance.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Nunez! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Edmilson. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! That was a given. It always was.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Cruzeiro have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
The pass has gone astray. And that's a goal kick. And that'll be the end of that. Chonburi played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, But they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Voluntário.